Welcome to Cagefighter. It's the brand new series. I'm Dave O'Donnell. I'm here with my good old mate, Granny Grant. That's a little kiss for Christmas for you.
I know you love me, but no kissing, please.
Oh, mate. It's all about KOs today. We've got a big KO show.
That's right.
I mean, Grant, explain to the viewers. If they don't know what a KO is, explain.
Well, technically, a knockout is an interruption of normal brain activity, which sees one competitor laying on the canvas looking like he's asleep until he recovers.
And the other guy jumping on the cage going...
But in reality, a KO is everybody's mixed martial arts favourite finish.
Listen, the crowd go crazy. When you see someone get knocked out, it's horrible. You want them to get back up. But the moment he hits the canvas, everybody's up on their feet going, oh my God.
It's dynamic, it's spectacular.
It's what the fans pay for.
Some people would describe it as brutal, but that's what people want to see.
The sport is brutal, only if you want it to be. Now listen, KOs are all about, oh, he got one already. Oh, no. You want to go off?
No, come on.
Let's have a look at a fight. This is Khalid Ismail at his very best.
You can tell the experience through Ian by how they compose themselves when they're about to fight. He looks cool, calm, collected, and that's one of the telltale signs too.
So this fight in the welterweight division, the leg kiss in the longer black and white shorts, Ismail with his name across the back. Feeling out process.
Ismail nice and calm.
Taking his time, looking to work his way in there, Ian.
Yeah, he'll just explode in a second. Watch. He's nice and calm, then all of a sudden, bang.
Lilekes happy to stick on the outside at the moment, just throwing those kicks, trying to find that range.
You know, Khalid is all about angles too, you know, the way he moves, the way he thinks. You can see he's thinking angle, and then come right for the counter, like you said, Ian. But explosion.
The more he's taking his time here, the more he's letting the Lakers just, you know, get more comfortable, more confident. There we go. Oh, strength.
Oh, huge power.
Big shots coming down. The power of Ismail.
Devastating
blows. These are thunderous strikes coming down.
You can hear the thud lining with each one of those punches.
I said he was going to explode, but I didn't think it was going to be with ground and pound. The power is coming down. The referee stopped the fight.
Wow.
Here's the replay. The shot comes in from the Lakers. Look at the power just turning his man over. And this is where the big strikes come in. This is power. This is powerful shots coming down. Nobody can take the power like this from Ismail. In the guard, throwing down thunderous rights and lefts. Hammer fist coming down to the head. This is just pure torture on the Lakers' head.
Thunderous shots.
I mean, every shot is connecting. The referee wisely steps in.
That is what I'm talking about, Grant. Khalid, the Desert Lion. I mean, anything he touches, he breaks.
Well, Khalid was a fantastic kickboxer. You can just see by his physique what shape he's in.
World champion.
He's got his own gym. He trains like a maniac, and he's got some great up-and-coming students as well. He made a great transition from kickboxing to MMA, and he has got a big future in front of him.
Well, he's unbeaten at the moment. He talks about the UFC. He trains. I can't tell you. So many documentaries have been made on him. He trains like an animal, and you try and match him up, Grant. You've seen me on the phone. I can't match the guy.
It's very difficult to match someone up of that calibre. But, I mean, you're trying to get him some decent matchups. You like to sort of nurture fighters.
Not really.
You
put them in the deep end, son. Put them in there.
Really, I mean, there's a lot of fighters who run before they can walk. You know, we don't want to see these guys step up to the UFC before they're ready.
You've got to be tested.
Yeah, you've got to be tested. You've got to test your chin. You've got to test
I'll test your chin if you carry on.
Earlier. Yeah, don't do it again. Anyway, what have we got coming up next?
What we got coming up next? This is a biggie. The last second of the round. Ooh. Someone goes out. This is Jordan Goodnight Wright taking on Andy Kona.
Exciting times here at Ultimate Challenge as we get ready for this UK 1 bout.
Well, it's debut for Andy Kona, debut for Jordan Wright. Who is going to take this lightweight UK 1 bout? Andy Kona's here to prove himself that he's a stand-up fighter. Nice leg kick by Wright. Oh, spinning back kick, beautiful.
Dangerous left hook from Wright.
Kind of coming forward, but Jordan Wright, gentlemen, looks incredibly composed in there.
Yeah, very fast.
When a fighter has Kieran Kedde in their corner, you know they're going to have a dangerous arsenal of strikes. And Jordan Wright.
Well, Jordan Wright is standing cool, calm and collected, waiting for Andy Connor to make a move.
Oh,
big
beautiful.
right hand.
Lovely movement, setting that up as well.
Oh, head kick! Connor shrugs it off.
Right,
big overhand, Connor covers up. Big swinging punches.
Jordan Wright making
uppercut. Connor looking for that big knockout punch every time. But Wright is cool, calm, collected, picking his shots.
And the problem is with that style, when you're throwing everything in every punch, is it's very hard to distance yourself. Your cardio really saps because it's like sprinting. Every single punch, every single kick has 100 miles an hour behind it.
Well, Andy Connor's picking the punches out of his back pocket. You know, every punch is just winging. There we go. Don't forget, Mr. Connor, this is UK1, not cricket. We don't bowl out punches, straight punches down the pipe. Just like that. Nice head kick, and he's down! He's down! 2, 3, standing 8 count.
4, back to your corner, 5, back to your corner, 6, 7, 8. Andy, look at me. Right, fight. Sure? Yeah. Take up a step forward. Good to fight. Right, Jordan. Ready. Fight.
Beautiful work from Wright. Huge shot. Connor firing desperately.
Connor hits a knee and keeps coming forward. Another
nice
head kick there again. That is a dangerous weapon. Connor's done well to survive that. He throws a head kick. He is out.
Beautiful.
He's not going to get up from that.
Jordan Wright just stands and looks. He knows the job's done. Wow.
Andy Connor is out cold, ladies and gentlemen. A huge, huge shot right at the end of that round.
Beautiful work. Beautiful win.
What a win for Jordan Wright. Andy Connor had the big overhand right with every punch. The power was there.
I think we see the replay. The beautiful spinning back kick to start things off. And that was the tail of this fight, gentlemen. Connor came in throwing with power, but the crisp technique was there from Jordan Wright the whole fight. Connor winging those punches, leaving himself a bit open. And here we see Wright opening up. That head kick there again, that's what put him down initially, but straight back up to his feet.
He was just outclassed, wasn't he? I mean, you know, Connor was going out there as if it was a street fight. You can't have a street fight against a guy who can fight like Jordan Wright.
And there it was.
Oh my days. I mean, how can you, I mean, he missed the kick over his head.
Yeah.
Bosh.
Do you know, I'll say one thing about Andy Connor. You know, his record isn't the greatest in the world.
No.
But he will fight anybody. Yeah. Anyone you've ever offered him. And he steps up at last minute as well.
Lastminute.com. But that fight, he had enough time to train for that. But Jordan Wright, we're going to see him later on.
Yeah.
A fantastic fighter. And I'm sure he's going to come back bigger and better.
Well, we went and trained down at Semtex, you remember?
Oh, yeah.
And we saw him on the pads. And I said, Dave, who is that? And
who is that guy?
Real power head kicks, low kicks, you know, great stand-up.
Well, that was a new guy. Let's look at two guys that have been around the block. Ashley Grimshaw, Dave Lee, UFC fighter Dave Lee. Ashley Grimshaw, what can I tell you? He's been around since a kid. I trained at my gym, trained at so many gyms, and he's been right at the grassroots of sports, but now he's the champion.
Yeah, well, Dave Lee's jiu-jitsu is unquestionable. But Ashley Grimshaw, he's been around, it seems like forever, but he started off very, very young.
Really?
And he's still got a huge future ahead of him.
Without further ado then, Grant, let's have a look. got to shut the geezer up. He does my nutting. This is Ashley Grimshaw taking on Dave Lee.
For us, we feel it pushes the pace of the fight. If you give a fighter 5 rounds, it's easy enough to use those 5 rounds. If you give them 3, it pushes the pace.
Makes sense.
So Grimshaw looks like someone's going to have to wake him up, let him know he's in a fight.
He's always like that though, he's always calm and collected. As soon as the bell rings, he's ready. Dave Lee throwing an axe kick, high kick.
Dave Lee looking very flexible as they close range, come together.
Oh, nice trip there, beautiful.
Dave Lee steps over into full man position.
Ashley Grimshaw needs to get him off.
Grimshaw trying to roll Dave Lee off, but Dave Lee half guard position.
Yeah,
now.
works well the butterfly. Oh, works the guillotine. The submissions of Dave Lee are fast, but again, Grimshaw pulls out nicely.
Good scramble defense by Grimshaw. Both guys are like very tactical grapplers, Rob.
But did not show the versatility of Dave Lee. He came out and threw some punches just to take Grimshaw's mind off what he was going to do. Then he closed the gap and swept him down to the floor. Beautiful work. But Grimshaw now has Dave Lee up against the cage. While he's there, he needs to work, he needs to throw punches, he needs to throw knees. Let Dave Lee think about what he's got to do.
Dave Lee working beautifully with his right leg, just giving Grimshaw something to constantly be aware of.
You see the head pull there that Dave Lee did. He pulled the head, tried to take him down again with a trip inside kick.
Spinning heel kick.
Stepped in. Grimshaw left hand drops him down on the canvas. The referee said carry on,
and he looked in trouble.
Ashley Grimshaw, he did carry on. He allowed him to do that.
He looked in trouble until that shot landed. Beautiful work.
I can understand why the referee let it go, because when a fighter goes down to the canvas, this is the high kick. Watch the replay. And as he steps forward, the left hand, boom, takes him down. See, he put his hands up to defend. As he hits the floor, watch.
Block and fire.
Yeah, boom. Beautiful. Now he puts his hands up, watch, there, to stop it. Now you can understand why the referee stopped. You can understand why the referee stopped and said carry on.
Beautiful work, Grimshaw, beautiful reaction, left hook, finds a home.
I don't think anybody has to wake Ashley Grimshaw up. Now it's time to wake Dave Lee up.
Like you said, that bell rung. And he woke up, looked in trouble for a few moments, but wow, what a reaction.
As the referee ran close, Ashley Grimshaw thought he was going to stop the fight. He wasn't. The referee is a professional. He went to check to make sure that insufficient blows weren't thrown.
Oh my days, Grant, what can I tell you? Ashley Grimshaw is the featherweight champion. What a way to win the belt, though.
Well, Dave Lee, Ashley Grimshaw, two of the best featherweights in the country, I would say. As we said before, Dave Lee, ex-UFC fighter, both very, very well-rounded fighters. Great jiu-jitsu, great wrestling. It's what mixed martial arts is all about, but everybody wants to see a finish still on their feet.
Everybody wants to see a knockout. Listen, right. Granite Grant, Dave-O, we'll be with you after the break. Welcome back to Cagefighter with Granite Grant Waterman and me, Dave-O. And remember, people, don't try this at home. Bosh! Have some of that. A flying knee KO. We all... Grant, wake up, we've got a show to do. Wake up, we've got a show to do. Oh, sorry. We love KOs, flying knees, punches, you name it. Oh, wake yourself up, Grant. You're a man. Yeah. We've trained for years. Have you been sparked out in training?
No.
What a liar, no, pants on fire.
I've been choked out, I've never been knocked out.
Haven't we all?
On the street or on the mat. No.
Haven't we all? But listen, these two guys have been knocked out, knocking people out for a long, long time.
That's right.
This is a great KO. This is Spencer Hewitt taking on Corey Tate.
You ready? You ready? Fight!
So they're off. Spencer straight away launches that left, tries to find room for his hands, gets a single leg.
He's got a solid grip. If he can change the angle, he can take down.
Oh, nice jumping knee there by Corey. There's the flamboyancy I'm talking about. But obviously Corey's going to be wary of those hands of Spencer. He's already felt them once before.
Nice leg kick from Tate again. Spencer Hewitt looking for that single.
Did you see the speed he caught that leg though? You know,
Tate has excellent balance too as well, Ian. He just, when he grabbed that leg, he was just jumping up and down. He had perfect balance.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying. This is one of those rematches that you're pleased that happened. A lot of people don't like to rematch, you know, but after that short knockout, you know, it's a finish that should never have happened, or so they say, you know. And they wanted to see a real fight. Now they're getting it back on, and I think no one is going to make a mistake in this one.
Yeah, Spencer Hewitt looking to pressure fight his way to Corey Tate, push him against the cage, take him down.
Tate with a wrist control.
I mean, there's no denying if it goes to the floor, Spencer Hewitt is going to have the upper hand on the floor, on the ground game. You know, he's just superior on the floor. But the thing is with Corey Tate, he'll not lie there and just take it. He'll jump up and, you know, there was spinning back jump and land on his feet while he's down there. He's just so unorthodox, it's unreal.
Yeah, he's an incredibly athletic young man. That sneaking right knee to Spencer's stomach area was a split second.
Nice uppercut. Oh, beautiful uppercut by Hewitt. Oh, he misses with a leg kick.
Hewitt trying to land with some bombs. He's certainly throwing them.
Well, he knows he can knock him out, that's why. He knows he can knock him out, that's why he's thrown with intention. You know, normally when you fought a guy, you give him everything, you think, oh God, what's the... Oh, there he goes again.
Trying to play a head game with him too. Tate, hit me in my chest if you can.
Yeah, I was about to say, you know, when you fought a guy and you've given him every shot you can, he doesn't go down. If you ever fight him again, you think, okay, I will just wear him out, I'll wear him down, I'll cut him open, I'll take him down to the floor, finish him that way. But Spencer knows he can knock out his man, so that's why he's throwing them shots. Oh, knee. Oh, that's bad.
Beautiful knee.
Oh, I thought he was gone. Oh, he caught him with the left hand.
Hewitt loading that right.
I actually thought Hewitt was gone there. I thought he rocked.
He loads that right. Corey Tate needs to be careful.
Good clubbing overhand right by Spencer.
Spencer just working them hands to work for the clinch. I just hope that Spencer Hewitt just doesn't look for the knockout every single shot, because one, it's going to wear him out. And two, if he just looks for that shot all the time, then obviously that's all Corey Tate has to avoid. It's a difference between somebody boxing and, you know, throwing the jab and throwing left hooks, throwing the uppercuts, or just somebody avoiding that big overhand right, which Spencer Hewitt's throwing right now.
Yeah, he's got to stay in his fight zone. He's got to fight his game. He's got to box, move, punch, grapple. Tate catching with a left hook there, but Spencer's got a pretty good pair of whiskers on him.
They're both guys showing respect. Spencer Hewitt called Corey on, and Corey weren't that silly. He just put his arms down and smiled at him. Great to see the guys enjoying what they do.
But Spencer's just relentless. This is about the third or fourth time he's had him up against the cage, double underhooks, but Corey Tate will not allow him to go to the floor.
Yeah, Corey Tate showing excellent balance here. Only way to really take this kid down.
There's that uppercut again.
You've got to grab him and you've got to switch angles. If you keep pushing him against the cage, he's not going to take him down. He goes a beautiful hook.
Tate went for the body and Spencer went over the top. Oh, there's that knee again. That's the dangerous thing. That's the knee. What's back? Oh, he caught it. And he turns. We knocked me out. I knocked you out.
Unbelievable win for Corey Tate.
See, the problem I had with Spencer Hewitt, he was going for the big overhand every time, and that's all all Corey had to defend was the overhand. It was this knee here, boom. Beautiful. That's the one that rocked him.
On the temple. He's not there.
And there is the left hook that drops him down to the canvas. He's out.
Tate, unbelievable. New bantamweight champion.
And this is the second time we'll see somebody looking over the body of somebody unconscious and shouting at him. You know,
do you know what, Ian? It's emotion. It's emotion. It's the adrenaline. These guys have trained so hard for this for weeks.
And he's just had a, you know, it's payback time really, isn't it? You know,
of course.
He got knocked out himself. It's like...
And he hated that loss. Let's be honest, the fight didn't even get going.
Everybody hates the loss. Doesn't matter how you lose. Everybody hates the loss.
Wow, what a knockout. Corey Tate, he wanted to give him some more when he was laid out.
Ferocious. And do you know what? The fighters should carry on until the referee stops it. You see a lot of fighters stepping back sometimes and they haven't let the guy.
Do you know what? Let's talk
recover.
about the referee's job, just for a quick split second. When someone gets knocked out, you have got to be so on the ball, because if you let the guy take too many shots, you're the baddest referee in the world. If you stop it too early, you're the baddest referee in the world. It's a hairline decision, isn't it?
Do you know what? The hardest thing in mixed martial arts, there's no count if a fighter gets knocked down. You have to make a split-second decision of whether you're going to stop the fight or let it carry on. And if you get it wrong, as you say, it looks terrible, because the guy's been knocked down but isn't out.
No, he's really...
But you've got to be looking at the eyes, the body language, the behaviour. Is he intelligently defending himself? Because just, putting your hands up is not intelligently defending yourself, it's instinctively defending yourself, which is something different. And that particular point of refereeing mixed martial arts is one of the hardest jobs a ref got.
God love Grant Waterman. He really is a credit to the society. Mixed martial arts guru. Now this is one where, again, Jermaine Facey did not take any prisoners and went straight in after the bell. This is Jermaine the Pain Facey taking on Andy Kona.
I'm Rob Nutley, with me Ian the Machine Freeman and Bobby Razak, and boy are we about to watch a fight go down.
Questions for me. Check serves at all times, listen to what I'm saying at all times.
You cut the atmosphere on ice right now.
Touch gloves.
Well, we know Andy Connor's going to come out strong and furious. The longer the fight goes on, the more Jermaine Facey will just take control.
You ready? Let's fight.
So here we go. Touch gloves, all about business. Facey instantly.
Straight in the face with the high kick.
And it's what he does well. Beautiful, keeping him at range. It's over!
Seconds! Absolute seconds! Wow!
Huge flying knee sees victory in seconds. That's what it's all about.
Wow!
That's why he's a favourite here at Ultimate Challenge. Jermaine Facey, all about business. Deals with Andy Connor without any problem whatsoever.
I said on paper he should win this fight, but I didn't think he was going to win that easy. Wow, unbelievable.
Facey looks unreal. When he's on form, he's on form.
Jermaine Facey just squaring up his man. He was going to do a jumping knee there. Kicks him high in the head, backs him against the cage, bang, with a big knee to the head. That's it, game over, lights out, good night.
The range with his feet, Ian, was beautiful. He found it straight away. The right leg goes up, boom. The left leg comes up, sets himself, flying knee.
But right in the temple.
Beautiful.
Right in the temple. Wow.
Beautiful work.
Wow.
That's what I'm talking about. Jermaine the Pain Facey. When he finishes, he does finish hard, doesn't he?
Well, Dave, Jermaine Facey, he's a very frustrating fighter, because we often say it, which Jermaine's going to turn up today? He's got so much skills. He's very unorthodox, which makes it very difficult for his opponents. Poor Andy Kona there. We're seeing him get knocked out again. But, a fantastic way to finish with a flying knee, isn't it?
Oh, mate, it's everything. And to think about, the actually #1 knockout is, guess who again? Jermaine the Pain.
The Pain.
Facey. Because when that guy goes to work, he goes to work. But a lot of it's to do with weight cutting. You drop a lot. I mean, the guy walks around 85 kilos. To drop to 70 kilos, that's a big task.
Well, he was a welterweight for a long, long time. He dieted, so he lost weight, but now he's cutting weight expertly and then putting it back on. So he's bigger than a lot of his opponents, and he's got that reach. So
it's all about the reach, people. It's all about the reach. This is KO of the year. Jermaine the Pain Facey taking on Jordan Goodnight Wright.
They've got 3 rounds of action, and it's all stand-up.
At this level, Ian, I think you need that confidence to go to a championship level and go.
Oh, without a doubt, Bobby, without a doubt. You're coming here with that slightest bit of doubt. I've gone into the cage before with a little bit of doubt in my mind, and you come unstuck, and you think to yourself, why did I even go in there? But it's a learning curve, It's a learning curve.
There's a title on the line.
Yeah, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Jordan Wright versus Jermaine Facey for the lightweight UK1 title.
And man, the crowd's on his feet. There's fighters and fans all
effectively. Jermaine didn't want to touch gloves, he just wanted a kick. Inside.
Jordan Wright feeling it straight away.
Whoa, whoa, something's happened, something's happened.
Calming down.
Oh, I don't know what happened there. I don't know if he told his crowd to calm down or...
Oh!
Jordan just shrugs it off.
Facey with a jab, sharp. Jordan Wright just sitting, waiting.
Facey is playing head games with this guy for sure.
Yeah, he's trying to make his mark from the onset,
exactly.
isn't he?
And then he tries to touch gloves afterwards. And the guy touches the glove back.
Beautiful.
Jordan Wright needs to get nasty right now.
Jordan Wright bleeding from the nose. Facey looking composed and focused.
Nice inside leg kick by Facey. That's twice that's happened. Nice shin check. But Jordan Wright's been here before. He knows he's not going to succumb to these antics. You know what I mean? He'll just stay calm and collected.
Facey
nice
tightens his shoulders, swings. They split.
Facey was loading up really hard for Ian on that right hand. I think he should relax a bit more, calm himself down.
It's the left hook that Facey needs to be careful of because he's nearly been caught twice with it.
Facey smiles, checks the kick, shrugs the shoulders. Right, looking to chop at that leg.
There's that left hook again.
There we go, good corner.
Facey needs to be careful. It's when he drops his hands.
But Facey, he's super fast reactions from Facey. It's like, you know, he sees something coming, he can move straight away.
He's got intense, fast-twitch muscle fiber. Jermaine Facey, Ian, opening up on his man now, right.
The leg kicks are taking his dividend now.
Oh, the movement, beautiful.
My one observation, Ian, I'm not too sure about this, but I'm not too sure if Jermaine can take a punch that well.
Well,
he seems to be very shaky every time he lands.
We have seen him get dropped in the past, but I mean, you know, it happens to anybody, you know, it happens to the best of us. It's happened to me. It's what happens in a fight, but you just shrug it off and you get on with it, you know. But I can see the eyes actually blackening now of Jordan Wright as well.
Jordan Wright trying to stalk Facey. Facey using that jab.
Oh, beautiful punch combination.
Jordan Wright with a big shot.
We were just talking about that.
Facey felt it.
Can he take a punch? You get hit, you go down, you got to wipe it off and just get back up.
I think Facey's inability to absorb a punch might hurt him here now, Ian.
Facey's corner, you could see.
Jordan Wright's going to move into the kill, but he's got to keep his hands up still, Ian.
Facey needs to be careful. Huge right, uppercut.
Kill for sure.
The boys are getting busy now.
This is a street fight, gents.
Man, I love this job.
Facey's still calm and composed, but he needs to be careful. Went for the trip.
Oh, big right hand.
Beautiful combination.
Facey almost looking for the takedown. Both fighters, pure respect as the round
Jordan
ends.
Wright gives him a kiss on the cheek as if to say, thank you for that round. That was awesome. Wow. Some people could say it's a little bit dirty, but you know, you get told at the beginning, if you want to touch gloves, touch it now. There's the trip, the outside trip. Obviously scores points with the judges with that.
And that was beautiful.
Yeah.
Look, Jordan off of both feet.
Perfectly legal, classed as a takedown. But then Jordan came back with some big shots. Look at that, that's the agility, that's the, you know, the quick speed-like reactions we see of Jermaine Facey just moving. But look at them punches. Wow, that was clinical. That was clinical.
Solid left. The crowd here going crazy. Jermaine Facey, Jordan Wright, Facey in the black trunks. Jordan Wright had a little slip.
But the problem with Facey, he's throwing a punch, but he's not watching for the counter.
He's got to cover back up straight away.
That's exactly what he's got to do. When he attacks with his hands, he doesn't. He's not prepared there. He's not ready for the counter. He just puts his head back,
leans off.
That's his
good knee inside.
That's his Achilles heel, Ian. Exactly. He throws that punch. His hand is down.
That's Vaseline just come flying off one of the fighters and hit the cage. The referee's moving it.
It might be better for Jermaine to really establish his range right now. Keep the jab going.
Nice Jordan's waiting for Jermaine to throw the punch.
Yeah. Oh, the combination. He's on. Wow.
His face is
he's gone! He's out! The referee! Oh, he gives him a standing 8. It's not over! It's not over! It's a standing 8 count. It's not over!
Wow!
Jordan is out on his feet. He's wobbling a little bit.
It's still on. The crowd are going crazy. The corners are going crazy. It's a standing 8 count.
Blood is squirting from his nose here.
His nose is broke. That's the problem. His nose is absolutely broken. That's the problem with that. It's not going to stop bleeding.
Blood was squirting from the nose.
The nose is twisted to one side. It's coming out of his mouth.
Wow, and we're back on.
Jermaine will smell that blood now. I'm not going to touch your glove. I want to finish this fight.
The lip of Wright.
But Jordan Wright is still bouncing. He's still there.
Jordan needs to clear his head right now, Ian. Needs to get his faculties right.
The nose of Jordan Wright.
Jermaine Facey just teasing him.
The mouth is swollen, the eyes are swollen.
What did I tell you? This wasn't going to be one-punch knockout. This was going to be a war. I can see somebody getting dropped and hurt. But it's going to be a war.
Jordan needs to keep his hands up, trying to get his head clear.
Facey needs to
start popping the jab out a little bit. Move, jab, move, jab.
It looks like a massacre in there. There is blood everywhere.
Jordan Wright absolutely covered in blood.
Jordan will not be able to breathe with that nose. That nose is broken.
It's just dripping.
Blobs of blood just come out. I think that was the Vaseline there that came out too.
Another jab from Facey. How much more punishment can Wright's face take?
Big right hand!
Big knee!
And he gets it again! And the kick!
Facey on fire! Relentless!
This is an onslaught!
Relentless!
Facey was telling the referee to stop the fight. He said, look at him, stop the fight. The referee says, carry on. If Jordan's still standing, he's still alive, he still wants to fight.
How much more punishment?
And with the power that Jordan's got, he could finish it with one shot, but he's breathing heavy. His mouth is wide open. The crowd are going wild. I've just looked around, there's not one person sitting on their seat. This is a title bout for history.
Both guys.
Jordan needs to move there, Rob, needs to move, needs to clear his head, start to pop the jab, he needs to get his legs back. He's still on Queer Street.
Facey almost doesn't want to strike him. Just leaning off, sitting back, lets the round end. Wow.
That bell.
To the replay, Facey combination.
That was a beautiful round.
Relentless.
And we know how good Jermaine Facey is with his knees. Look at the backward elbow. Oh, that was the punch. Do you know what it is? I think he brought him back round. He dropped it. He sort of knocked him unconscious and then brought him back round. Look at that left hook.
Beautiful. The elbow, split the eye.
The cornerman working furiously on Jordan Wright in. What can be his possible game plan now?
Well, I'm just watching this replay. The punches, they're hitting the back of the ear as well. I mean, the punches like that, that's where it makes you equilibrium. Just, you know, you just don't know where you are.
Beautiful.
We've seen Jermaine Facey knock people out with that knee. Oh, that knee just right on the chin. Nice head kick. See, that's the combinations that we see with Jermaine. Jermaine slips on the blood. There's that much blood on the floor.
But able to still keep enough balance to fire a knee. Wow, what a fight this is so far.
That's where Jermaine just points at the referee and says, look at him, man. Does he really want to take more of this? Do you know what? If Jordan Wright comes back in his third round and wins his bout, oh, this is a Rocky story. Look at that left hook there. Sorry, the right hook. Obviously, we're watching it from the screen.
Look at that foot and clean land.
Unbelievable. The combination, there's the jumping knee again. Oh, just missed.
Just missed. Each combination, bad intentions.
I honestly think Jermaine Facey's going to come out wild now. I think he's going to finish this fight.
Third and final, UK 1 lightweight title.
But how much has it taken out of Jermaine Facey? Because he's been in the... Oh, look, Jordan Wright is bouncing on his toes.
Oh! Jermaine can't be too reckless here, Ian. He's got to still keep his composure too.
But that's what Jermaine Facey's all about, you know. He's just...
he's wild.
He goes off from the textbook, you know. If it's written down, he'll change it.
There's another guy like that. His name was Muhammad Ali.
Chops away beautifully.
It's not nice when you got a nose like that as well. You've got to breathe heavy out your mouth. You're thinking, if I get tagged in my face again, you know, everything plays on your mind. But he's trying. Jordan Wright is looking for that knockout punch. He knows he was definitely down in that second round.
It seems like Jordan is still recovering from that.
He's standing right in front of Jermaine. He's not moving. Look, there's no head movement. He's standing still. He's standing right in front of him. There's no head movement, there's no lateral movement. His head is in one position. And if your head's in one position, all you have to do is aim for one target.
I was just about to say, we saw it with Ross Point and stood in front of Facey.
He stood right in front of him and got knocked out with a flying knee.
Dangerous place to be.
He's got to slip, he's got to weave, he's going to counter, he's going to move his head.
Facey must be feeling confident. He's done enough in the first 2 rounds.
I'm not even too sure if Wright has his head clear.
Oh.
He still may be in Queer Street in his head.
Facey again just fires at Jam.
Yeah, Jermaine's not attacking as much. I don't know if he's getting a breather or whether he's just letting this guy off. But me knowing Jermaine, I don't think he lets anyone off. I think he's just waiting for that right opportunity. That's what he has to be careful of. He throws a punch, Jermaine Facey, and then he leans backwards to avoid the punch. And when he leans backwards, there you go. That's when he's getting caught, or nearly getting caught.
That's right, chin in the air.
Oh, he's pumping that jab beautifully too as well.
Oh, nice. And again.
Facey looking for the finish now.
Oh, uppercut. What is Jordan Wright made of?
Wow.
That man is going to be sore in the morning.
God bless him though, he's taken a hell of a amount of punishment, but he's still in the fight. He's still walking forward.
This is what real fighters are about though. You don't tap because you're getting punched in the head. You keep on going, you break your nose, you break your jaw, you keep on going, you go to the end. You can heal up in the morning, you know? Forget about now. You just get on with it. This is what real fighters are made of. Look at this man. There's blood pouring from in his face, and he's still going forward. That's a fighter.
That's why. Huge knockout for Facey, but it's what Facey does, Ian.
Yeah, here we go. Works for the body, jab to the head, overhand right. Now this is it. This one. Boom. There we go.
Little uppercut.
Oh, I thought it was that. I thought.
Look at
I was a little bit too.
In that
yeah, I was a little bit too eager there. I thought that was the overhand that took him. There we go. There we go.
Beautiful.
That was it. That was it. It was when he started shouting in his face. But you know, people do things. They celebrate in different ways. This is the knockout. Boom. Right on the temple. Right on the temple. Down he goes.
The buzz of victory.
He was out before he hit the floor.
I promised you KO of the year, and that was it. Slow motion. I mean, what the electricity in that arena at that time, you could have cut my days.
Do you know what? You can have some great fights, but without an atmosphere, they really, you can't see them.
That was off the hook, wasn't it?
But the crowd, everyone was on their feet. Absolutely, you couldn't hear yourself speak in the arena. The fight just went on and on. Two absolute warriors.
And it could have went either way because, you know what, Jordan Wright hit him with so many good shots.
I'll say one thing as well. Andy Sledge, who refereed that fight, was criticised for not stopping the fight a bit earlier. And you could argue maybe he could have stopped it. But somebody like Jordan Wright has always got the power to knock someone out.
And he did knock him out.
And he kept coming forward. He was hurt, yes, but you've got to give a fighter, you've got to protect him from his opponent and from himself, but you've got to give him the opportunity to win the fight.
Never a truer word said. That is Granite Grant, who's been around the sport forever and ever and ever. He's like a fairy tale, Grant, you are. Well, he knows everything about everything, apart from how to shave his head right. Listen, Granite Grant Waterman, the guru of MMA, Dave O'Donnell, we'll see you next time on Cagefighter.
Cagefighter, the warrior, you know you're unbelievable. Cagefighter, the warrior.